Hello, everyone. Hi, welcome back to our time together. Welcome back to our Flourish Your Beauty time and space here that we're spending together to our life. And I'm so excited about today because we're going to tap into remembering your divinity and the activation. So this is based on what we did last week, what we did on Tuesday, actually, for our tapping into that remembrance of divinity. And I shared my story of remembering how it all was for me in the beginning, like my origin of when I was a little girl in Germany, and the remembrance of those first moments, because I often get asked, and I think it's such a valuable question for all of us to always tap into and to ask, because when we ask, then usually the trigger comes of like, oh yes, I do have a story, I do remember, because sometimes we take either things for granted that we want to frame out more, or at the same time, sometimes we tend to forget. And so it's always good to have these reminders and to bring it in even stronger. So let me take a moment and say hello, hi to everyone who's here. So what I'm seeing here is Facebook user, hello. So please let me know who this is, because I can't see it here in StreamYard. If Jane, oh, hi, my friend. Oh, good morning from Japan. Hi, hello here from Tennessee. So glad that you're here. And let's see. Oh, Jen, hi, my darling. So happy you're here. Thank you, friends, for coming and joining me. And I'm so glad we can connect and we can spend time together. That's absolutely wonderful, because in the end, this is what's all about. It's about us increasing our own divinity and then sending a brighter energy, a higher frequency out into the world. And I personally can't think of anything much more important at this time, this stage in the game at this time. So I am so, so happy to do this with you all. Oh, my goodness. Oh, that'd be wonderful. Thank you. Okay, so what we're going to be doing is, and for all of you who listen to my Inner Sanctum, my private podcast in the morning, this is really going to be a beautiful extension. I have my notebook here from this morning, from my notes that I had made, and it really kind of all unraveled when I was thinking about divinity and my thoughts on it and our remembrance of it. And there's just so much, I feel like, that we have been limiting ourselves, where we have been holding ourselves back, and where we haven't really fully claimed our own divinity. And almost like it's too bold, it's too brass to basically say, hey, you know, this is really who I am, because in the patriarchal society, it's just not something that we're naturally taught. And so as we are moving more and more into this age of the sacred feminine, and we are part of this movement of bringing the sacred feminine into the spaces here on earth, I feel like this is such a beautiful work that we are doing here, by allowing our own divinity and remembrance that there's nothing else that is needed but just us and our connection, our own space within us that is divine, and there is no separation. And so I'm honored to spend this time with you here. And if you're ready, we're going to go ahead and light a candle now. There we go. Okay, so take a moment. And I always love this, because I envision us all lighting our candles together. Again, always allowing for the energy of transference, and then also allowing the completion on the match itself as much as is possible, to allow that life force that we just created to come to its completion. And then hold your candle for a moment, as this is always that signal to you. And if you don't have a candle, but you might have mala beads or something else, then that is also just as welcome and just as fine. Then let this moment always be that remembrance that whatever came before and whatever will come after is irrelevant in this moment, as this is our gift to ourselves. This is the moment now where we all connect in time space here, and we're meeting together in sacred space to connect in, to share through our soul space, share through our heart space, and give to ourselves, nourish ourselves, and to nourish the world in return. And then whenever you're ready, you can go ahead and bring your candle down. And again, for a moment, just become even more present here within yourself, as this is a meditation and activation. We're going to go ahead and rub our hands together, and then go ahead and clap your hands, and then open the space for yourself like a W, with your palms open, facing the sky, tuning into the higher frequencies through your palms, through your crown chakra, through your whole beingness as a channel, and then feeling into the beautiful space of Mother Earth, connecting in with divinity, remembering your divinity in this moment here now, as you find your ground of being here now. Beautiful. And then bring your hands together in the Gasho position, the prayer position, for a moment in front of your high heart, finding the space between your fingers, connection in your fingers here. Again, letting that be another signifier that here I am present now with me, and my presence is the only thing that is relevant in this moment here now. And then take a couple of deep breaths in, as you can also bring your hands now over your high heart. And just let it all settle in, no matter if you're just beginning your day, or if your day is ending, or if you're in the middle of the day and you're taking this time out for yourself. This is where we're meeting ourselves here in this time space continuum. And then let's go ahead and do a couple of breaths, a couple of rounds of 4 counts in, 4 counts hold, 8 counts out, and then 4 counts hold in the empty space. So 1, 2, 3, 4, breathing in, and then pause for a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then go ahead and exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then let the emptiness settle in for 4 before you take another deep breath in again. And then once again, 1, 2, 3, 4, and you can also bring your hands down if you like, and then pause for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then go ahead and exhale. Just let it all go, let it all out for 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then go ahead and pause in that empty space, welcoming that emptiness for 4. Beautiful. And then you can continue as long as you like, of course, in this pattern. This is your time, your space. I'm only the one guiding you through and within this journey. And then you may also want to return to a normal breath, whatever is comfortable for you, allowing your own divinity to guide you in this moment, right here, right now. Remembering that so many times we get stuck in the 3D, and this is your precious time for yourself of remembering the depths of your divine essence. And then within this now, as you're finding your own breathing rhythm, and you may already have your eyes closed. If not, then I also welcome you to close your eyes here now, becoming present within your sacred space, that sacred space of your soul, which is the area that's considered to be the high heart, that's above your heart chakra and below your throat chakra. And you may want to bring your hands over that area again, or you may just want to relax your hands, just focusing on that area for a moment, as this is the most precious space of remembering your divinity. And as you're tuning into this, feeling your own rhythm, feeling your deeper connection, maybe even feeling a tingling or a warmth as you begin to focus in this area now, as you begin to almost singularly reach one point within that area of your high heart, that area of your soul center, in remembrance of the sacredness of who you are, in remembrance of the sacredness of your soul journey, in remembrance of your true light, your true essence. I also invite you in this moment to allow any memories to come forward that tell you of your divinity. So this could be something where you had connections. This could be something where you felt a special moment of joy, connection, where you felt like you knew, like it was so clear, without a doubt, that this is the truth for yourself, that you are divinity embodied here, that there is no separation, that there is no beginning or end between where you begin and where source, the divine essence, ends, as it is all one, without even a breath between. And tuning in more into that sacred space now, as you're realizing this truth more and more, a truth that you have known all your life, I'm sure, but yet a truth that you are now allowing within yourself to activate even stronger, here, now, being that present for yourself, for the world, because you understand that as you increase your own frequency, as you activate higher octaves, you're able to stand much stronger in the world and fulfill your deepest purpose. Beautiful. And then if you like, just simply take a couple of deep breaths in and out as you breathe more of that truth into the sacred space of your soul, into the sacred connection that informs you that you are divinity embodied here, regardless of any experiences that were ever less than, or any beliefs or any concepts that have told you otherwise. This is the moment now where you can leave that all behind, where you can brush it away, almost like dust that has collected, that no longer is of use. You just simply let it all go, brush it off, release it all, and then step into that stronger energy of feeling into that center and letting your system know that from this moment forward on, you will not deny it, you will not forget it, you will no longer hide it. Because so many times we have hidden these gifts, we have hidden our divinity out of fear, out of shame, because we were afraid of what might happen. If we're too bold, if we're too brave, if we claim this for ourselves, what will others think? When you say you are a god, you are a goddess, you are that sacred essence, but yet anything less than that will no longer work. It will no longer move you to where you're meant to be. And so this is why you are now returning back to the full essence of your divinity. Breathe that in and allow it to sink in for yourself. And I'm going to give you a couple of suggestions that you can hold for yourself if they sound true for you. A couple of affirmations to land. And one of them is, I remember my divine connection and make more space for the infinite wisdom within me. And then breathe that into your system. I activate higher octaves of consciousness and tap into the expansive realms of my divinity. And again, pause for a moment and breathe that in. I embrace the depths of my divine essence, unleashing my power and potential without shrinking. I am divinity, radiating love, compassion, and grace into the world. And give that a moment to let it settle in and feel into the energy that you're noticing within your system as this is now vibrating through you. Letting it first land within you before we once again send this beautiful wave of energy out into the world. And then take another deep breath in and exhale. Any limitations you might still feel in you, anything where you've still been holding yourself back, because this is the time to let it all go now, here and now. Good. And then I welcome this energy with you together as we're connecting in together now into our soul spaces as one unity and combined. And we send this beautiful wave of love, of connection, of divinity, of our own truth out into the world, raising the consciousness and the vibration of all. Connected, hand in hand, shoulder to shoulder, lifting and raising this frequency now. As you might want to move your hands out as well, in front of you, beside you, behind you, whatever feels right for you, like this beautiful wave that you're pushing out from you, from your own divine space now, here. And let it land in these beautiful particles of sparkling light energy into all the places and all the spaces. And all the places and spaces in between, understanding that everything is divine essence, and sometimes it just needs to be activated and remembered, and that's it. There's nothing but holiness, and nothing but wholeness, and wholeness lives within us. And then raise it even more. Let's lift it even higher. Bring in even higher octaves into the spaces, into your families, into your connections, into all the places that you touch and beyond. Let it land wherever it wants to, knowing that it is all self-guided and self-directed, as it is divinity. Beautiful. Releasing anything that still might feel like limitations from anything you have ever been told, or the illusions you have ever kept. Beautiful. And then feel into all of this. Feel it all settling in. Feel yourself, feel your own vibration in this moment, and feel how beautiful and how sacred it is. Feel once again into your soul center. And then send that energy like this beautiful wave out from your soul center into every particle that it can touch. Knowing that each one of us makes a profound difference whenever we're showing up together and we're doing this. And then breathe into all the spaces and all the places. Send out your love, your compassion and grace, knowing that there is no difference between you and source energy, that it is all one. Connecting in together with us in this beautiful sacred space. Before you come back to yourself, your singularity, as this is also the realization that that is all an illusion, because in the end everything is all one, and this is what we're tapping into in this moment. Taking a couple more deep breaths in and out, letting it sink in, letting it land. Feeling into your space and noticing how you feel in this moment, in this beautiful wave of high vibration, of beautiful resonance and alignment with divinity. And then whenever you're ready, come back more present within yourself again, letting it all simply settle down, settle in, letting it land, let it continue to land wherever it wants to, and for whoever is ready to receive, knowing that we have just created a beautiful frequency together, and that this will continue to ripple out into the world, never knowing what kind of difference this makes, but yet knowing that it does make a profound impact. And then as you're back to this space here, whenever you're ready, you can go ahead and open your eyes. And welcome back. Take a couple more moments. Come back to yourself, back to your space. And then as always, I invite you to share, as I'm going to go ahead and put out the candle, giving thanks to the fire, putting out the candle with my snuffer, giving thanks to our beautiful space together that we just created. So grateful that we could connect in together here now. Grateful for anyone who will connect in later. Oh, and Jen, I'm so happy that you could join us as well. I saw it earlier, and glad that you're here with us as well. Oh my goodness, Jane, that is so precious and so beautiful. Oh, thank you for sharing this. That's so amazing. It felt like this to me too. I mean, this was such a beautiful space that we're creating together, of course, because we are amazing women coming together. And so it could not be any other way, because we are all in this beautiful sacred heart space, in this beautiful sacred soul space together. Hello, Chin. Cool. I'm going to see you got it figured out. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it feels the same to me. I'm so grateful we all made this time, made this space together. And this is just so precious. It really is. I'm just gonna stay in this for another moment together with you and see if there's anyone else who would like to share. Oh, this is beautiful. Thank you to Divinity for giving us these moments of grace, of connection. Oh, Jen. Oh my goodness, that is so beautiful. I felt it. I felt each one of you, and it just feels like beautiful friends coming together. And it is just the most amazing. Oh, so thank you for this time, this space. Thank you for the honor of being with you. It is truly my pleasure when we can come together like this. Thank you for your divinity, and always remember it. And know that you can come back to this time, space, to this moment anytime that you want. And with this, my beautiful friends, I wish you a beautiful rest of your evening, of your day, wherever you are tapping into this, whenever you're tapping into this. Know that you're tapping right back into the sacred moment together. Love you all, and namaste. Mwah. Bye.